Hey guys, I hope that you're having a great day. I just wanted to get on here and encourage you guys because I was just really meditating on the Lord and scripture and just thinking about his goodness, thinking about God's goodness and just freedom and I don't know, I was just praying and I was just thinking about the scripture where Jesus said, I've come to give you life and life more abundantly. And I think a lot of people misunderstand that scripture. And the life more abundantly, a lot of times people have thought, I have thought this, I think, at a time in my life, that the life more abundantly was all about having everything here on earth, having all this stuff, like blessings and like material blessings and, all this worldly stuff. But that's not what Jesus was talking about. Jesus was talking about life that's not based on external circumstances, but based on his truth. When we are living out his truth for our lives, living out the freedom from sin, forgiveness, living out who we are in him now, that produces a peace and a joy that nothing in this world can give. It produces joy. Oh, it's just so amazing. And that is life more abundantly. And it's because you think about Paul. I was just thinking about this, talking to the Lord about this. You think about Paul in prison, right? Now, the world would see his life in prison and say, that's not life more abundantly. He was in prison. But he was living the life abundantly. Yes, he was in prison, but he was the freest that he'd ever been in his life because he had Jesus. He had everything he needed. He was free from sin. And he was living the life more abundantly. That's why he could have joy. That's why he said rejoice. That's why he could learn to be content with everything, because Jesus was his everything. He realized that Jesus was all he needed. He realized that Jesus had given him everything that he needed for life and godliness. And he was just living out of abundance. Paul was living out of abundance. It's amazing. When we are truly resting in God's truth, in his love and his grace, we're living out of abundance. There's just a peace and a joy that is solid. It's eternal and it's internal and it's not changing. I'm sorry, I'm too excited. I just got so excited. It's just so beautiful. And I finally feel like I'm getting this, getting the gospel, understanding it even in a greater way. I am living the abundant life, not because I have everything, all the material stuff, not because I have worldly achievements, not because I have approval from all kinds of people or have people following me. I am living the abundant life because I have Jesus, because I have received his free gift of salvation, and I have received everything that he died for me to have. And it's a free gift, and it's all given by faith, by grace through faith. And it's just amazing. That's the gospel. And now, I feel like if we can just live out that truth, we'll be living out of abundance, and we'll be able to love selflessly because we already have everything that we need. We're not living selfishly. We're not living out of selfish ambition. We're living from a place of complete love because we've received his love. I mean, that's all I want to say. I just pray that this encourages you and blesses you today to just seek his truth and start believing it in spite of feelings. Start walking in it. Believe what he says about you. Believe who he is and what he's done for you. You are free. You are perfectly loved. You are forgiven. You are chosen. You are a citizen of heaven. Be blessed.